going back to
Need for Speed, most
Need for
wanted.
Speed. We talked more about Elden Ring off camera. I don't know if you want to keep going on about it. This will be the
No, I
fifth
think
episode
I'm pretty
in a row.
much done with it.
I just feel like we started the Elden Ring arc in this series. We gotta end it, or at least continue it. Maybe by the time we do the next series, the next recording session, I'll have played more of Elden Ring, maybe beaten it, maybe even shit my pants, maybe even come even, and I'll be like, this is actually the greatest game ever for real this time. I don't think I will say that.
I just wish Elden Ring had crossplay.
I just wish it was good. I mean, yeah, crossplay as well. Does it not? I kind of hoped it did. Because I thought you can play it with me and then you can make me have fun with it.
So this is the car of the guy that we just beat?
Yeah.
I just beat while you guys talked about Elden Ring.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what the hell? You see that turn that guy just made?
I don't know where he was going, but he was going straight to a wall.
Yeah, unfortunately Elden Ring does not have crossplay. Because, like,
up, man.
it'd be sick to join you and then, like... Cause I've been sitting here on my finished character with all these weapons, like, in case, Zach or somebody wants to, like, keep doing their second playthrough. I'm like, yeah, just call me in for co-op. I'll hop in and do some co-op with these random weapons I haven't used yet that, like, seem fun. It'd be nice to be able to do that, but unfortunately, no crossplay, sad face.
Yeah. I haven't even found any, like, good weapons or armor or anything. I'm trying to go for a greatsword build, but I've only found 3 in the entire game. Because I really, really like... That's another mechanic, by the way. I was thinking of more mechanics. There's like there's those fucking like bell creatures that are fucking quaggled Myoclopses that you can... Like they're mausoleums, and I don't know what the fuck they are. That's a whole nother mechanic. I'm pretty sure that my inventory deleted whatever they were for, because I looked at one mausoleum and it was like, here, you can do this. I'm like, okay. And then I found another one. It's like, you can't do anything now. I'm like, alright, well, okay.
So that's a different thing.
It's another
that
fucking
got
mechanic.
fixed with the recent patch.
Yeah.
And apparently, because Zach had this problem, and I didn't know that this was a bug either. Sometimes the game will just go, you can't use this mausoleum. But essentially what the mausoleum does, it lets you copy a boss soul of the remembrances.
Is that just
so you can get like the
items?
other... Yeah, so it's basically so you can get the other item. Or in some of the cases, if you don't want either of the choices, one of them is a 40k soul item, so you get 40k souls.
There's also the other mechanic I was going to say. There's also the adding a secondary ability to every weapon, which is cool. But I've got one that I like, and I don't use any others. So
the funny thing about the mausoleum is you cannot get all the boss items because the game is one mausoleum short. So you can't double all the boss items.
That's really cool, man. This game's so good.
It's just funny to me.
And I'm sorry I'm so sassy, by the way. Everyone's gonna be mad at me, but I don't care. Fuck you.
You had a bad experience.
I did.
And a lot of people had a bad experience as well.
No one else had a bad experience, apparently. Even the people who couldn't fucking beat Margit apparently think it's a great game. The first boss.
I couldn't beat the first boss, but it was still a 10 out of 10.
It's literally true.
It's the
I
best
watched a
game I've ever seen in my
review.
goddamn
Before I
life.
played the game, I watched a review from someone that was like, dude, I haven't like done anything yet, and like... No, that was another... like
I sold my mother for a statue of this game.
Basically, they're like, I'm having a great time. This is kind of the best game I've ever played, and it was literally only in the starting area. I'm like, oh my god. Which, by the way, I was not that impressed right off the bat. I don't know where everyone was like instantly like, this is amazing. I'm like, the game hasn't even started, man. Come on.
Yeah.
And everyone's comparing it to Breath of the Wild. Can I just say, you can't compare these games. They're just too different, first off. And every time I thought about Breath of the Wild, it made me think, man, I wish I was playing that.
You can't compare two open world games.
Because it's not a fucking open world game.
What about as video games? Breath of the Wild is just a better video game?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, fair. I haven't played it, but I'll play it one day.
Yeah.
On the same industry. Team.
I don't know. I'm sorry. We should stop talking about Elden Ring. I'm sure we could talk about it all damn day. I'm glad that Frank's the one that's talking to me about it, because I'm sure if anyone else was here, everyone else would be like, you're just wrong, idiot.
I mean, yeah, I was getting a lot of shit, like, near the end of my playthrough, because I was just like, this sucks. The community even says this sucks. I'm tired of this shit.
I'm here for you,
It's
Frank.
like, oh, you just need to get good, you need to just learn the patterns. It's like, no, the community hates this fucking thing. I'm clearly not in the minority here.
Yeah.
And, like, what... The final note, visually, like, the scope, yeah, the final boss is really cool. Whatever. The boss before the final boss is just a better fight. Mic drop. I'm done talking about Elden today.
Okay.
I don't think any of the fights were that good. Vinny and I watched today's episode of this Need for Speed that came out, which was Frank's controversial Star Wars hot takes.
Yeah.
And Mabini felt because he was too busy playing the game that he didn't get to be involved too much in the conversation because he had a lot of hot takes of his own.
Yeah.
What did you want to say, Mabini?
I just wanted to say I agreed with a lot of what Frank had to say about Attack of the Clones.
Right.
The thing that I liked the soppy romance cringe fest. That's just me.
Yeah, well, you like romance in general. You just like any of the... See two people slapping together and you're like, that's my shit right there.
But Frank probably voiced my internal thoughts every time. Last time I tried to watch the original trilogy, I was like, it's gonna get good later. I know it does.
So you don't
That's
like
pretty much what happened.
A New Hope either?
No, not really.
Wow.
It takes a while to get going. And once it gets going, it's good.
So it's weird, right? Because I'm not the biggest fan of A New Hope. It's not my favorite. Empire Strikes Back's my favorite by far. Because, like, you know, I was talking about it last time, but there are all these people online who are like, yeah, Empire Strikes Back's the better film, but I prefer A New Hope.
Empire's good. It's the one where the bad guys win.
Yeah. It's
like,
just a great fucking well-made film.
Yeah.
But
it's a great story.
It's funny because I'm not the biggest, you know, lover of A New Hope either, but I feel like I need to defend it. I'm the only person in the room who doesn't think it's like boring. Like, I'll admit it's not my favorite, and there's a lot of things in it that I'm like, that is kind of slow, but I just feel like you guys are being a bit too harsh. That's all. And when it comes to the prequels, I was saying it last time as well. Fucking, you know, anyone can like the prequels. I don't mind. I don't get offended.
Yeah.
You know, I
know you get offended. I can hear your blood boiling over the mic.
Oh, look, that's just my natural offendedness. I get offended by everything.
You come across like your blood's boiling all the time.
I do. Steam shoots out of my ears at all times. That's what that is. But
I'm like besides yeah,
I'm like a kettle. I'm literally on the verge of breaking at all times. What I was going to say is that, like, dude, I'm a fucking simp for Revenge of the Sith. So I mean, I have no real grounds to stand on.
I had Revenge of the Sith.
No grounds to say.
Yeah, look, I mean,
like,
like,
a fanboy.
Well, when it comes to the prequels, at least, if you're like, dude, the fucking Attack of the Clones is fucking amazing. I'm like, yeah, I hate it, but I mean, like, I love Revenge of the Sith. I unironically just enjoy that film, you know? Whereas, like, The Phantom Menace, like, I can be like, oh, there's some good parts, I guess, but I don't think it's good. Revenge of the Sith, I'm like, I just enjoy it. Like, I actually think it is kind of good in certain ways. It's not brilliant, but it's like, I said it last time, but I'm pogged out of my gourd the whole time. Didn't we do like a tier list thing where we both wrote down our little list of...
We did a Twilight Princess episode where you sat down and you listed your favourite to least favourite Star Wars movies.
I can't even remember that list. I think it's on my phone.
Force Awakens you loved, and I loved it as well, but I think the problem is it maybe taps a bit too much into the fanboyism of like, oh, here's the Millennium Falcon.
That is 99% of people's complaints of that film.
Yeah.
And I don't care, so therefore I love the film.
Okay. I do like how all of the new characters were introduced as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool that straight away it's the new characters. It's like the first thing that happens.
Give me a tier list, Mabini, if you can think of it off the top of your head. Best to worst, go. Or worst to best.
You're asking me a complicated question, and I'm in the middle of a race.
All right, what is your opinion? Like, give this movie a score out of 10. A New Hope.
8.
1.
Empire Strikes Back.
9.
9.
Return of the Jedi.
7.
7.
Ooh. Phantom Menace.
5.
7.
Attack of the Clones.
8.
6.
Revenge of the Sith.
9.
Yeah, 9.
Oh, wow. You guys like that film even more than I do. Okay.
And I've
Force
literally not
Awakens.
watched the new trilogy, so you cannot rank these movies.
Alright, well, Force Awakens by Beanie.
9.
Rogue One.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, well, don't. The Last Jedi.
9. Although I want to say 10.
Whoa, okay.
I love that one.
I think I mentally have to give that movie, even though I haven't watched it, like a -6.
The Last
because
Jedi.
of the infuriating. It's Palpatine. He's bad.
No. That's the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
And they added that
there's a
twist
4th
at the
movie?
start
No,
of the
there are
movie.
3, dum-dum.
Didn't you just list 3 of them?
I said Rogue One.
Rogue One's not a proper Star Wars movie. It's a spin-off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought Rogue One was the second one in the trilogy.
No.
Okay.
I'm
Then,
curious.
all right, then I don't have a ranking for that. It's that one that I have to give a -6
okay,
because that infuriates me.
I'm finding some very interesting numbers out of this. I'm trying not to put my own input in. I just want to hear what you guys say. So after that, we got Solo.
I didn't see.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, don't bother. Okay, and then we have Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, no, -6. When I was told...
No, because I've got to think about this, because I said a 5 for Phantom Menace, and then I think I said a 6 or a 7 for Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
And I think it's better than both of those, even though it's terrible.
Okay. So 8.
But it's so bad as well. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay, interesting. Frank gives it a 6.
9, 10, and 6 for the
this
new
is,
trilogy.
all this does is just confirm my theory, which is that every Star Wars fan has completely different opinions on all the films. Which is fine.
Almost likely very true.
I need to watch more hate videos on The Last Jedi because
There's plenty.
I know because you are a hate video of The Last Jedi.
I'm not a hate video of The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I've said this many times. It's got some of my favorite.
Yeah, just run straight into the car. Yeah, that'll help.
What the fuck?
It's got some of my.
You literally veered left and
He's
slammed
asking me
into that
complicated Star Wars questions. Of course I'm gonna get distracted.
Am I wanting this?
Yeah, you're wanting this. You're a Star Wars hate video for The Last Jedi.
No, I'm not. That's what I was saying. It's like, yeah, that film is like, well, both films with Jedi in the title have some of my most favorite and least favorite scenes in the entire franchise. I can't say that I hate The Last Jedi because there's a lot of things in it that I love.
Yeah.
I just think it's just kind of middle of the road, I guess, if I had to really be honest.
Yeah.
What's the
like
stuff
episode
that you
7.
hate about it?
I hate the things like the awkward humor. I hate like the Canto Bight scene. I hate the weird like Leia floating through space shit. You know,
Oh, yeah,
I find the entire Rebel story to be kind of just boring.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Return of the Jedi, not The Last Jedi.
I mean, Return of the Jedi. Oh wait, did you ask about Return of the Jedi?
You said both of the Jedi movies, and then
Yeah, well, that's the other
and then
one.
Mabini just said, "What do you not like about it?" And then I thought that you were starting to go with Return of the Jedi,
No.
and then you were like,
Well,
"Leia
so-
floats in space."
I
I'm
know-
like, hold
I
on
know
a
what-
second.
I know what people hate about the Return of the Jedi.
Well, yeah, Return of the Jedi. I don't like. You know that.
What, you don't like Luke kissing his sister?
That doesn't happen in Return of the Jedi because that's the one they realize that they're brother and sister.
No.
That happens in Empire.
He kissed, doesn't he? No, he kisses her at the start,
No,
and then he goes to Yoda, and then he finds out that she's his sister.
no, that happens in Empire.
He kisses her on the cheek at some point.
She
In Return of the
kisses
Jedi
him
when he
on
goes
the
up to-
lips in Empire.
Oh,
I
it's
know
when he
it.
wakes up, right?
Yeah,
she
yeah.
kisses
at the start of Empire.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm just misremembering. Because I
Not on
thought
the
she
lips, it's
kissed
on the
him
cheek.
when they're
It is on the lips.
doing the like grapple
Dude,
jump.
I know
off
my
of,
incest when I
Jabba's
see
ship.
it, okay? I'm kind of a connoisseur.
Alright. I just haven't watched
a
those
Jax
movies in
Rules
like
fan.
5 years. So, you know, I thought the start of Return of the Jedi, when they jump off of like Jabba's shitty ship. And like he's like Tarzaning
The
with her. I
sand
thought that's
cruiser.
what it is.
The sand
He'll
cruiser,
never-
like it's a yacht.
I think that's what it is. A yacht. It's literally supposed to be a yacht,
Yeah, it's
like a
probably
space
called-
yacht.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm
Not
just saying,
probably,
whatever.
it literally is. It's called the Sand Cruiser. Why do you mock
Yeah, sure,
things that I
okay.
didn't know and make me feel bad? Alright, stop the fucking episode.